Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We are here over at Trader Bob's because we have the opening trade routes quest for him, and we found out in the last episode that you get a little bit of...
Howdy everyone, Trader Bob's is now open, and we've got sales on all kinds of items today.
Anyway, we found out in the last video that you get some kind of small reward for doing these quests now, which makes going and finding them relatively soon a good idea. So let's head inside and find his cement mixer and forge, because those are the best chance for some forge heads. There's one. There's two and an anvil, nice. Up to 35 of those. None from the chemistry station. None from the workbench. Let's see what his reward is, though.
Right there with some good work.
Oh, that's
Here is your
lame.
reward.
See, Jen gave you meds, so I was like, oh, they'll give you leveled rewards based on their specialization, but apparently no. Bob just gives you some junk. In that case, I will take some crafting skill magazine bundles, because they're still my best way of progressing, so let's pop that open. A couple useful things there. We've met Trader Bob, so let's redeem that for some XP. Speaking of these challenges, by the way, people have been telling me that you can track them and it'll tell you specifically what you have to hold and what you have to harvest, which is nice for new players who think to do that. Obviously, I didn't think to do that because I was just like, oh, I'll just read this. But no, this is very misleading. You have to treat them like quests to find out exactly what you're supposed to do. But even this doesn't actually show. Look, it just says, oh, it says hold wrench. Yeah. Harvest mechanical parts, but it doesn't tell me what. I assume if I go near a chair, it'll be like, hey, there's a mechanical parts in this. Same with like the steel and the vending machines. So it's a little bit better than I thought, but it's still extremely annoying that you have to put your quest away to track it, because most of the time you're gonna have a quest.
Here's what I've got.
What are you selling, Bob? I see a pickaxe there that might actually be worth buying because I don't have the ability to get one. He has a crucible, but I'm not gonna get that anytime soon. Money, I probably could scrap my way to that much money, but I really don't feel like rushing that just to have a crucible. Wouldn't help me too much right now. I might get that pick though, because I am a ways off of getting those, I think. Let's see. Harvesting tools. Yeah, we're still a good few books away from that. Hell, could I even really use a pickaxe? Let's get a pickaxe. I can afford it. Fuck it. Whatever. Anyway, book-wise, do you have... No, he doesn't even have vehicle books, which is his specialization. He also doesn't have any vehicle parts, which is also his specialization. So I think they made a further emphasis on tools for Bob, which would explain all the tools he has. He could be quite good if you could find him early and get yourself a quick fire axe and pickaxe, but if you were really spec'd for tools, you would probably be outclassing him quite a bit. Still, I want to see if he has the nearby... No, he doesn't. The nearby bookstore is what I was going to say. He didn't have it as an infested, so he's not going to have it at all. Let's check the other Bob, though. There are two in this town. If we go and meet him, get a couple more forge heads, probably, and then see if he has any tier 2s or 3s that could take me to the bookstore, we could double loot it and get twice as many books from that, which would be really useful right now. In particular, in getting a mini bike and as many forge heads as I really need. The big one is the chemistry station. That would allow me to make gunpowder much more efficiently, and of course, now that we know where the desert is and we're close to getting a vehicle, getting gas is going to be much more of a concern. Now, those mountain lions do exist during the day, it seems. What a horrifying world we now live in, where mountain lions just walk around the desert during the day. There's usually a cement mixer here. Yeah, there's one, hang on. Grab that. There's a library POI. I mean, you would assume, probably incorrectly, that a library would have a bunch of books in it. Could it be that they added another book POI? That is a feral in the daylight. Welcome to downtown desert. Welcome to Stunbaton Town as well. Let's have a look inside. This is a tier 0, so traders can never send you here. That's not the end of the world. Take Tech Planet. Let me also just close that really quickly and get the harvesting challenge tracked so I can check something. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look, it tells you all the office chair locations. So mechanical parts is done now. Unfortunately, it removes the challenge. So now you've lost the ability to see all those things through walls, which was kind of nice, but there's no way of preventing it, really. I suppose one player, if you were on multiplayer, one player could keep all the challenges off and could have, like, the ability to see all the various things through walls, and they could like lead another player to it, and that could be like an exploit. So we got mechanical parts, redeem that, and then we've got steel, engines and stuff, and honey. We're not going to find that one out here, but I wonder if it'll show me where tree stumps are. Probably, right? Could be quite helpful to keep track. We can make a stun baton at quality 2. I will probably just wait for a 5, to be honest. But you never know. Might need an upgrade sooner than that. There's another feral. This biome is horrible. There we go. Still, while we're here, let's have a look around for any more book locations or containers. He's a nitrate there. And some shale. There's a book pile. Wrench quality 3. Anybody a feral? No. Let's get these books. Bow hunters. And armored up. More books back here. Armored up and farming. Another potential big area of books, but it looks like you're just gonna get none in here. Outside of a few stray ones on the table like this, and guns. Another ranger hat. I'll just scrap that for the armor part, to be honest, because it's gonna stack with that other armor part I just found. Tech planet. Is that a real book? It is. Hammers. And Great Heist, I already know. Right, there's a few books in here, but certainly not what you would expect from a library so far. Vehicle adventures there, nice. Let's check upstairs. Oh, more books here. The ceiling just caved in. Or the floor caved in, actually. Got a couple of books there. Another reading area here with maybe a few books on the tables, looks like. Vehicle adventures again, nice. A home cooking weekly. We can make pumpkin pie now. A few filing cabinets back here. Wiring. Skill point. And vehicle adventures as well. What have I got skill point wise? Let's go for more electrocutioner for my stun baton, because it is kind of shitty on the damage. It makes up for it with the stun, but could do with killing things a little bit faster. Another book. Farming again. You would think I had points in it, but no. Oh, there's a fucking bowler wandering horde. Oh, there's fucking 2 more? Oh my god, I hate this new fucking thing. This is like actually 10,000 health between them all. What a joke. Saw a loot bag, where'd it go? Bill's Digest in a cast. Well, that was fucking annoying. Let's go continue looting this place. Another book pile. Ah, burning shaft mod. It's better than nothing. No more books, it looks like. Saw a filing cabinet downstairs, but really quickly there's also over here. Oh, there's a bunch of books in there. Hello. There's someone behind me. Fuck off. Oh good, it's a feral as well. Shoot past that. Pet planet, cool. I hear more zombies coming. This is the downtown for you. How am I actually... Oh, there's a thing there. Water, okay. How am I actually supposed to get in here? That's not it. Maybe from above? There's like a ceiling area you could fall through. Is there a ladder? There is. Ah, here's another hatch. Here we are. Does it collapse when you stand on it? It does. Now how many zombies are in here with me? None? That's unusual. Not a bad hold for a tier 1 POI though. Well, tier 0 actually. Another forge ahead. Shotguns, bows and tech. Patch her up. Vehicle adventures, we can make a mini bike now, great. Forge ahead, rifles and tech. And this book container, is this the last one? Yeah. With Forge ahead, Great Heist, and Armored Up. We completed Great Heist. What is the completion bonus of Great Heist? Ah, find more lockpicks and get like an extra rank of lockpicking basically. That's nice. Lockpicking will still be the most unenjoyable thing to do in this game, but it'll be slightly less unenjoyable. Now, I saw a filing cabinet down here as well. Forge ahead and knife guy, cool. So we got a decent amount of books in there for what was essentially no challenge. There's some more books hiding, it looks like. There was a wandering horde of bowler zombies that came, and I think it's wandering anyway. I don't know why they would have zombies spawn on the outside of the POI, but it might not have been. But overall, aside from the fact it was in the desert, this was fine. Just there's a bunch of ferals because it's the desert. Decent little place to hit up if you find it, I guess. Nice to have more book POIs, given how reliant on books the game is. Speaking of lockpicking, by the way, where is my bicycle? Because there is a police car that I would very much like to check, because we have a loot stage boost in this biome, so it would probably be worth checking. Lockpicks. And then we'll actually go and see Bob and see if he has the bookstore. There's also the Crack-A-Book HQ, but paradoxically, it's one of the worst POIs in the game for books compared to like the amount of danger you're in and the amount of time it takes to clear, so wouldn't really bother with it. Especially not on day 6. Right, one lockpick down. We were doing so well. Here we go, let's have a look. Oh, I see the Minotaur Theatre on the right of my screen there. Still shit loot from those then, but ammo is always good, but the level loot is still dog shit is what I meant there. Let's go to Trader Bob. See some books here as well. Forge ahead, great. I love intellect builds, they make the whole learn by looting thing tolerable-ish. Is that a non-functioning vending machine? Because I have a stupid challenge involving those. That sounds like a feral. Nope, she's just running along. Are you? Nope, that's a working one. We can't use that. The mailbox. Big hitters. Not too helpful for my build. If I recall correctly, there is a cement mixer in the Hogzilla Ranch, which means a free forge ahead for me if I'm brave enough. Although it does look like they've changed it slightly, but I am probably still brave enough. Here she is. No new model for her because, well, fuck you, that's why. The end looks right there, but I guarantee it spawns Grace. Well, not spawns, but activates her. Where is this cement mixer I am deluding myself into thinking of? There it is. A quick jump down. Free forge ahead. Woohoo. Let's go see Bob. I know I've said that like 100 times, but there are things in my way. There's another tier 5 over there, the Haven Hotel. Vehicle adventures in that mailbox, great. What level do you need for a motorcycle again? Not that I would really be able to make one right now, but 45. Yeah, we'll probably just get a mini bike first. Here's one thing I want to check. If we activate the jar of honey and then get my axe out, does it tell me where these are? It doesn't seem to tell me these ones, but these are POI ones, so they're technically different, I think, from the normal ones, and they have a higher chance of giving you honey, so they might not even count towards the challenge. Here we are finally at the other end of this town. All just to check if Bob actually has anything. Cement mixer, of course. Forge ahead, great. Another forge ahead. Right, Bob, you better be selling me something useful at the very least.
I'm just check these out.
Nothing there. Couple good weapons there. Anvil, gatherer, spotlight. Give me some books at least. He did not give me some books at least. I mean, he has them, but none that I need. Nothing at all helpful? No, not really. Right, come on. Give me what I need.
I've got jobs and you got time. Let's make a deal. Honey.
Nope.
I've got some jobs.
Nope.
Dirty as how it's done. Have a look.
Nope.
I've got some jobs. I've got some work for you. Far over yonder. I've got work in Dukes. You've got ambition. Here, have a look.
Okay, he was completely unhelpful, but we did get a few forge heads from him. Let's go to the bookstore, like I said, and clear it out for books. I imagine we'll get a good chunk of stun baton books, vehicle books, and workstation books. That'll make it at least worth doing. A wood splitter mod. I'll just put that on the shovel just to give it extra damage. I know it's not the best tool to put it on, but it needs extra damage nonetheless. So no double looted tier 2 for me today. Ooh, a post office, 1 second. Vehicle adventures, muffled connectors, hey. Some more books here. Attracting stock mod. Tech chunky I already know. 1 vehicle adventures. And some mechanical parts. There might be a few more books in here. But overall, I don't really care. That's just the main bit of loot for that. Even though the actual post office is through here, there's not that many books in it. It's actually in the antique store for some reason. I mean, books might be antiques. Really quickly, let's stop at this service truck because it's got the loot I need for my character, so we can check that for anything good. Tech Planet, electrical traps, piss off, they climbed up that faster than they normally would. We can make stun batons at quality 3. Hey, more mailbox thingies. Newspaper stands, that's what they're called. Magnum Enforcer, Tech Planet, farming, Night Stalker book, and paper, which I don't care about. Let's go. Any cement mixers out front here? Little construction site, you never know. I know there is at the top, I think, but I'm not going all the way through it just for that. Tech Junkie. Hello, Feral. And another Tech Junkie, but one I know. Those mountain lions have a weird, like, enchanted effect around them. High visibility mountain lions, yay. Fear Hunter. This one zombie a Feral. Part of mining. Power Brawler. Almost actually at the thing I meant to do today. But I wanted to be thorough in my checks for various books as I went. Sue me. Here we are though, this is the place. The Temple of the Books. I'm gonna have to kill like 30 zombies to even get in here because they've buffed the spawn rates. Pistol Pete. Some food and ammo. Alright, let's head in. We've got nothing helpful there. Armored up and forge. Vehicles, nice. Armored up again. Weighted head, I might actually craft one of those because it's one of the more useful mods. Tech Planet, Vehicle Adventures. I'm going to repair my stun baton to open up an inventory slot and repair the stun baton. Handgun magazine. Night Stalker, I know. Vehicle Adventures again. This is going very well. Two I don't really need. Oh, I didn't see that one there. It'll also be quite interesting to see what the tier 2 end loot is like in the desert biome. I'll be quite interested to see what that gives me, quality-wise. Tech Planet, got a skill point, armored up. But before we do anything more, let's check and see if we can get like another point of Grease Monkey maybe. Lockpicking, that would do. That'll give us more forge heads. Vehicle Adventures, Medical Journal, Handguns. I don't dislike finding handguns, because handguns are one of the best books to search for, because you get the SMG extremely early compared to every other tier 3 gun. Because there's 2 tier 3 guns in the handguns tree, and one of them is the Desert Vulture, and they decided that was the stronger one. Meaning you can get a level 6 SMG for just 46. Looks like about 70, I would guess, would be the level 6 one. So that's pretty good. Comparatively, anyway. Forge ahead again, we can make chemistry stations, nice. We are 25 away from being done. We got another Vehicle Adventures there too. Armored up in shotguns. Forge ahead, armored up. Forge ahead, cooking. Fists. Machine guns. Vehicle Adventures again. Vehicle Adventures again. Oh, give me another one. Oh, duckbill mod. Ergonomic grip, and some zombies are very close to the sound of my head. Why can I hear you so loudly but can't see you yet? There you are. There we go. Big Junkie, looks like I pissed off someone behind here. Medical Journal. Wiring. Single armor pocket mods, that could be useful. Vehicle Adventures, we're up to 31 of those, not bad for day 6. 14 more and you get a motorcycle. Let's remember to check this Raka book. Tech Junkie, not the one I needed to finish it apparently. Well, it means I need to find at least one more, is what I mean by that. Everybody over here? Oh, hello books. Knife guy, wood splitter. Hi. There we go. And a little bit of ammo. So that's the main body of loot here, in terms of books. And that was a pretty good haul, but there is some more to be had if you do the rest of the POI. Why has God smitten this particular block and doomed it to do this? If I just jump up here, since they've decided to take a carving knife to the POI, I can just jump to the end of it. Oh, it's one of you. I better heal because the vultures might attack me relentlessly because of the biome. Another pile of books here with the vehicle adventures. There's a dog in the next room, so let's get this out. Hi. Got a few more books here. Food pile with sham, sorry. Copyright infringement. Vehicle adventures again. Electrical traps, it's kind of lame because I don't build bases. Clubs, similar logic there. There's a forge ahead. And you... Heck Planet. Okay, that's pretty good. Is there another book right here? Yeah, that pop-in is absolutely terrible. 5 feet away, you can't actually tell what book rate you're looking at. Armored up, cool. Let's also open this weapons, great. Shotguns and some ammo, cool. And then the final loot is a cigar, nice. Automatic weapons handbook. Lumberjack outfit for +1 carry capacity if that's what you like. I don't really need it though. Let's take that cigar and put it on my helmet. You won't have a helmet light to see anymore, but I care more about me having +1 strength, which, just to double check what it does do, +1 strength, plus 10% bartering still. Still one of the best items in the game. Just now it takes up one of your armor slots. So now we have 2 strength. Great. It does open up a lot of opportunities for me to level mining without necessarily having to invest. You could also get another strength mod, which does work with the cigar. And then that would allow you to have like 3 strength whenever you need it. And you could put in perk points into your mining. A second. Also, the blocks I've placed have become bricks. Is that... No, it's just the ones that were placed there became bricks. This is a very cursed area. What was I saying? Yeah, you can put like a few points into Miner 69er and Motherlode without actually investing in the strength, which means you would be able to turn off the mining books in the loot table by removing your cigar and your... What's the other thing called? The strength mod. That's just what it is called, like strength mod. And then you could put those back on to mine. But then when you're searching for books, if you don't want to swamp the loot tables with mining shit, just take those mods off and it goes away. Which is very good for any build that isn't a strength build. So I need to find one of those quickly. That being a strength mod. I'd also like an intellect mod. Vehicle adventures. Tempted by the possibility of finding another 11 of those and just, you know, making a motorcycle before day 7, but I'm also more tempted by the idea of just getting a mini bike and living with the consequences of maybe not having it for a long time. So mini bike, you require forged iron. I shouldn't really have to search for any of this other than maybe an engine and a battery. Let's go all the way back to my base, which is down here, and make a mini bike. And if I end up making like a motorcycle tomorrow, well, shit happens. Scrapping for fun. Which reminds me, I probably should make a better wrench soon. Maybe I'll wait for a ratchet or something. Armored up. 40 points in that, mind you. I have absolutely no points in any of the actual armor skills, though. Oh, I do see a quick gas station. Let's check that for a couple of vehicle adventure books. Oh, scavenger outfit, +1 carry capacity. It's the same as the lumberjack, but with more armor, so I will just scrap the lumberjack one for an armor part. Honestly, I will scrap this as well, because who gives a shit about 1 carry capacity? What kind of raider armor can I make at this level, by the way? Still only 2, okay. Hey there. So what level of armorer do I need to even craft level 3? Oh, 1 more. That would make sense. Medical journal. Some water. There's usually a weapons bag up here. Don't know if they've changed it though. There's a few changes to this POI. Nothing helpful there, but I'll take the baton part. I think I have enough of them for the entire playthrough already, but you never know. Hello? Oh, they boarded up those windows to make it a little bit harder to do that. Nice. Full auto mod, I can use that for something later. I don't think I have enough mod slots on the pipe machine gun to use it now. Car parts box with a forge head. Not forge head, sorry, vehicle adventures. I don't know if I have the wheels for a mini bike, so it's a good thing that dropped by just in case I don't, because I definitely don't have the acid for it. One thing though I do notice is I do have a good amount of armor parts now, thanks to just scrapping all the shitty armor I find, so we might be able to upgrade a few of my pieces to level 3 relatively soon if I find one armor book. And that'll give me a nice little bonus to a few things. There's another gas station that might be worth checking here. They've moved this. Vehicle adventures again. Oh yeah, I also want to grab that wheel just in case I don't have enough. Some books here. Tech junkie I already know. Vehicle adventures in the car. Poppin' pills crate, that's not great, but I'll still take it. Oh, a level 2 raider outfit. And the strength mod I need. So that'll give me extra crit healing. We can take the double off of that. Modify you, put the double back on. The helmet is kind of stuck though, because I can't put the strength mod on until I actually get another slot on the helmet. What I'll probably do is put it on an actual dedicated mining armor piece. Just scrap that old armor piece now. What's my armor rating now? 73 still, cool. But yeah, that's a good thing to have found, the strength mod. Would have preferred intellect. The strength is still good. Where's my pick? Now that should also increase the effective bonus. Not yet. I think you need to get a higher average to increase the effect. Or maybe it is just stuck at 20, but I could have sworn that's not how it works. Right, let's go. This was a good place to stop. We got a couple of vehicle adventures and some very useful pieces of equipment. It's not really encouraging that I had to go to the desert biome to find raider armor tier 2 and tier 1 loot though. It's not the greatest sign of an increase in quality by loot stage. You might have to go to Wasteland to get some good armor early on. Oh wait, there's a thing, look. These tree stumps are marked for you. So the ones in POIs aren't marked for you. That tells me they probably don't even count the tree stumps in POIs, which would be an incredibly annoying thing for new players to discover because they're visually identical and you have to go into the game's code to realize that the honey stumps in the wild and the honey stumps in POIs have different drop rates and are technically different items. So if the POI ones don't contribute to this quest, which given the fact they're not marked by the quest, that's the most annoying fucking thing they've ever done to this video game. Almost scientifically quantifiably, I would say. Another tree stump. I swear on multiplayer it will now be the protocol to have one person who never completes the challenges. Who just acts as like a tree stump detector for the rest of the team. Finally, almost day 7 before I actually found a honey in one of these fucking things. Must have cleared like 100 stumps before it dropped. I'm sure that'll be a wonderful experience for new players, being told to hit the stumps for honey, and having to break like a fucking 100 of them before it actually drops one. Also, that's always been true, but the challenge helps like seriously exacerbate that. Because it's like, yeah, collect 5 of them, dipshit, see how long it takes. At this rate, it would take me 5 in-game weeks. I will likely have most of the kill challenges done by then. Here we are back at base, finally. Grab all my shit and see if we can make ourselves a mini-bike. Some duct tape and electrical parts, I should have that. At least some glue. Not much glue, mind you, but we can probably make enough to do it. Yeah, I got 20 water ready to go. We start quick fire. Turn on the glue. I have enough water to then turn that into drinkable water as well, so it's fine. I can have a good amount of both still. I'll also grill this meat just to get it out of the way. Let's craft some duct tape. I have an excess of medicine in the update where they said that they were reducing the amount of medicine that spawns. Go figure. There we go, we can make the mini bike chassis. Mini bike handlebars require headlights and springs as well. Springs, headlights. I think I have everything I need for the mini bike already. We just need, yeah, just those 2 pieces. So in 3 minutes, we'll be able to do that. What do you need to make armor part thingies, armor crafting kits? Ah, you need duct tapes for those. That's fine. but I'm going to be quite low on cloth as usual. Okay, so there's some armor crafting kits. I need a couple more pieces of duct tape. There we go, we can make more. We will have to wait until I can actually make the next level of raider armor for that to be like a thing. It'll take 3 per, so we'll be able to make 2 level 3 pieces. Probably make the most sense to go for the gloves because it gives you melee damage, which is nice, and the helmet so I can get the extra slots. The helmet being the one that requires the most slots. So we can do that once we find 1 armor magazine tomorrow. Are these done yet? Not quite. Make the mini bike. I could use some extra gas, to be honest. 250 isn't going to get you far. But that's fine. If we just go find a car and like sneak up to it, I can loot it. Well, not loot it, but scrap the stuff. Here's a car. Nothing else. I could probably get some gas from the trader tomorrow. But I don't think that'll be needed. Now there's one armored up book. Nice. So what does it need to make these level 3 armors? You also need forged iron, but not too much at all. So I will go and make the helmet and the, what was it, the helmet and the gloves? Yeah. There will be people telling me to make, like, the preacher armor or different sets of armor. I want to go for raider because I like the completion bonus, giving you critical resistance. You do actually get a little bit of critical resistance from your armor. It's just not light armor that gives you critical resistance, and it doesn't list how much you get, but you can figure out. 20% of my current crit resist is just straight up coming from the full set of the raider bonus. If we take 1 piece off, we can see that goes down to 20. So from that, we can glean that 3 pieces of raider armor that I currently have equipped are worth 20. Throw that on, you get 27 plus the 20. So good crit resist. Critical resistance is a very important stat for melee builds on high difficulties. So that's what I'm going to focus on mostly. The completion bonus is what I'm going for, basically. That's why I don't really care what the other effects of the armor are. I want crit resist. Because it basically allows me to play like I don't have a brain. Ironic, considering the intellect build, I know. So is the mini-bike done? Great. Let's get some armor crafting parts, some, what was it, leather? Probably, and forged iron. More leather. There we go. Grab these 2. Make myself raider gloves and raider helmet. I'm missing some leather. 1 second. Oh, am I actually out of leather? Okay, 1 second. We can switch the gloves though. Take that custom fitting off, take the armor part back. Yeah, these get... Oh, you only get 2 slots still. Okay, that's kind of shitty, but I can still work with that. I can put like the strength mod and the cigar on the helmet once I've got that up and running. Crit resist is now up to a good 48, that's nice. And my melee weapon damage is up to 30%, which is solid. But it would be matched by the preacher gloves on all damage types, I think. So we need to go and find a quick, like, 5 leather. Also, I'm going to need a repair kit very soon. I might have to buy something from the trader. Still, we officially have a mini bike, which officially has a small amount of gas in it. Hello. Let's go. Let's see if we can find an animal to kill. You know, if I track the animal hunter one, I think it'll show me where they are. Surely they wouldn't be so dumb as to completely remove the purpose of the animal tracker perk, right? See a rabbit over there. Doesn't look like it's marked. Let me go to hit it. 2 leather. I'm saved. See if we can have a look for something else. Right, well I'll have to leave this helmet on a bit of a cliffhanger while we find the additional 5 leather I need to make the helmet. But we got the mini bike. I just need a repair kit for my wrench and we'll have pretty much all the gas I'll ever need for it as well. So this is a pretty good upgrade. In tomorrow's episode we'll continue with tier 3 complete. I'll try and get enough leather for the helmet, maybe even upgrade all the other pieces to level 3. Or wait for level 4 probably. Remember that my members and patrons get early access to tomorrow's video, but if that doesn't interest you, it will just be out tomorrow for you anyway, so don't worry. If you're looking for a 7 Days to Die server, consider using the link in the description to get 10% off with level up hosting. I make a commission if you use that, by the way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.